One of my favorite TV shows is the US Office, so today I'm going to do a bunch of Office-related quizzes and find out just how big a fan I really am. We're starting with something that should be pretty easy. We just have to match the first and last names of the characters. Michael is the first one, so that's very easy. That is Michael Scott. Dwight is Dwight Schrute. Where is it? There we go. Jim Halpert. Where's Halpert? There it is. Pam's maiden name is Pam Beasley. Where's Beasley? There it is. Andy Bernard. Angela. Ooh, Angela. I'll know it when I see it. Is it Angela Martin? Hang on. I think so. Do I go with it? I'm not actually 100% confident on this one. We were right. Oscar, I think, is Martinez. Yep. Kevin. Ooh. Kevin Malone. Of course, it's Kevin Malone. Phyllis, I'm not 100% sure. I might do a skip. Stanley is Hudson. There you go. Kelly is Kapoor. Ryan Howard. Yep. Meredith Palmer, I think. There we go. Creed Bratton. Toby Flenderson. Daryl. Ooh. Daryl I might come back to. Erin. Ooh. We're about halfway in and they're starting to get tricky. Let's just do all the ones we can easily do. Gabe, I'm not totally sure. Jan is Levinson. Holly Flax, I think. David Wallace. Robert. California, of course. Roy? Ooh, what's Roy? Roy Anderson, I think it might be. Do I go with it? Yes, we're good. Todd Packer. Nelly. I'm less familiar with the seasons after Michael leaves. Oh, I've just spotted Lapin Vance, so that must be Phyllis. Let's get that one real quick. There we go. Very nice. Nelly? I don't know. Clark? Not sure. Joe? Is it Joe Bennett? Oh, I've only got 9 seconds. D'Angelo? I'm not sure. Pete? I'm just guessing some. Daryl, all right, this is all of them. Okay, I've run out of time. So Nelly is Bertram. Daryl Philbin, that rings a bell, of course. Pete Miller. Ah, Plop. Fair enough. Erin Hannon. Yep, of course. Clark Green. Gabe Lewis. Yes, of course, it's Gabe Lewis. And D'Angelo Vickers. Ah, the guy played by Will Ferrell. Okay. All right, 23 of 30 on the first one. I will take it. Above the average, not bad. Now we're doing Who Said It. So this is, can you identify the Office character who said each quote? Surely I can do this. I am feeling good about it. People underestimate the power of nostalgia. Nostalgia is truly one of the greatest human weaknesses, second only to the neck. That has to be Dwight. I do not apologize unless I think I'm wrong, and if you don't like it, you can leave. Ooh. I'll come back to that one. Every Halloween, I tell him the same thing. You can't bring weapons into the office. Probably Toby or Jim? I'm not sure. Let's save it. Well, I'm setting Michael up with my fat friend anyway. He can just deal with it. That's Phyllis, right? Where is Phyllis? There she is. As a friend of Angela's, I'm horrified. As a lover of elegant weddings, I'm a little excited. Well, that must be Oscar. The Dundies are like a car wreck that you want to look away, but you have to stare at it because your boss is making you. That could be multiple people. That could also be Jim and Toby again. I realized that for whatever reason, I just couldn't do better than Kelly. That is Ryan. I don't talk trash. I talk smack. That is Kelly. I run a small fake ID company. That's Creed. Just tell him to call me ASAP as possible. That is Michael. I had to put more and more nickels into his handset until he got used to the weight. Okay, now we got rid of Jim. I've got my whole life to be a minority executive. Only have about a year left in these knees, though. Ooh, I don't know. We'll save it. We'll save it. In high school, my nickname was Kool-Aid Man. That is Kevin. In 5 years, I'd like to be 5 years sober as Meredith. Every little boy fantasizes about his fairy tale wedding. Andy? Shall I take? I'm not 100% confident. I'm going to say yes, good. I do play games. I sing and I dangle things in front of my cats. That's got to be Angela. Okay, now we've got the 4 that I skipped. So I think this one is probably Toby. Oh, it was Pam. Toby said a similar line when Michael quit Dunder Mifflin. So that's what I'm getting mixed up with. Oh, I can't believe it. I do not apologize unless I think I'm wrong. And if you don't like it, you can leave. It's Stanley? Yes. Okay. Every Halloween, I tell him the same thing. You can't bring weapons into the office. Yeah, that's got to be Toby then. I got my whole life to be a minority executive. That one was Daryl. Okay. 94% there. 15 out of 16. Can't believe I got Pam's wrong. Okay. We're doing good on our first few quizzes. Now we fill it in the desks. Can you determine which Dunder Mifflin employee sits at each desk? That's an interesting one because it is not visualized from above, so we'll see how we get on. That is obviously Michael in his office. Then we've got Pam at reception. Ooh, that's Angela just on the other side, right? That's accounting over there. Yes. Angela, Kevin, and Oscar. Very nice. In front of Pam, we have Dwight and Jim. Who's next? Ooh, so accounting's there. So that must be Meredith? I don't know how to spell Meredith. Meredith? Yeah, it's with an E. And then we have Andy up here. We've got Phyllis. We are smashing this so far. The difficulty is the spelling. There we go, Phyllis. Then we've got Stanley, obviously. There we go. And we've skipped Creed. I think Creed's there. Who's in the far corner? If we've got that annex over here, that's actually thrown me off. I can't think who's at this desk behind. I'm sure it's really obvious. Let's just skip through to other ones we know. Right, I know that that's Toby over at HR. And then that's going to be Kelly definitely in the corner. So if Ryan's seat's not there, then I guess that's Ryan? Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's not. Right, it's the only one left. So it must be Creed, and they mustn't sit together. I thought Meredith and Creed shared a table, but I guess they don't. Okay, fair enough. I think they've definitely shared a desk at some point, because Creed leans over and he asks if they've ever hooked up. Either way, we smashed it. We got them all. Beautiful. It would have been nice if Ryan was there, but I suppose he sat here. He sat here. He also was in the cupboard in the break room. So maybe it was just too complicated. Okay, it's getting trickier now. The Office, what character? Can you name the character of The Office from the clue given? So yeah, the quizzes should generally get more difficult as this video progresses. Also, I have watched many TV shows, so if you want me to do quizzes for some other stuff, let me know in the comments. So I have 8 minutes to say who said each of these 50 quotes. So let's see. I ran down Meredith with my car. That is Michael. I am married to Pam. That is Jim. Michael dated my mom. That is Pam. I sang in Here Comes Treble. It's got to be Andy. I watched the show Battlestar Galactica. That's got to be Dwight. I'm everything that is wrong with the paper industry. Oh, I do not know. I'm everything that is wrong with the paper industry. I don't know who that is, so I will skip it for now. I was the youngest VP in company history. That is Ryan. Pam dumped me for Jim is Roy. I run a beet farm. That is Dwight again. Jim dumped me for Pam. That's gonna be Karen. Yep, very nice. I love stealing things. Creed. I drive a Pontiac Trans Am. Andy? Dwight. Is it Dwight? Okay. I knew what Dwight's car looked like, I just didn't know the name of it. I love cats. Angela. I claim to be 2/15th Native American Indian. Sounds like something Michael would say. Yeah, I type 90 words per minute. I think that was Jim. No, that's going to be Pam then if it's not Jim. I share my birthday with Eva Longoria. I think that's Michael as well. I taught Mike the phrase dink and flicker. That is Daryl. I was brought to Senpai. Dwight. Yes. I won the Spicy Curry Award at the Dundies. Is gonna be Kelly. I transfer my debt to... Well, yeah, that's gonna be Creed. I do not think that is funny. Sounds like Angela. It is not. Is it Oscar? No. Is it Michael? Okay, we'll skip it then. I had to pay $300 for stepping on a koi. That would be Michael. I'm the secret weapon. Don't know. Skip for now. Every girl I've dated has had glasses. That is Kevin. I've just realized, by the way, these aren't direct quotes, are they? They're just things that have happened, said from the perspective of the person. Okay, I was a bit slow there. Who has dated Oscar in the series? I don't know. I'm sure it's obvious. I'm going to be a very rich dude if John Mellencamp ever wins an Oscar. That was Kevin when he was on about betting. Michael's realtor. That's the person that he's married to in real life. And I can visualize a face. I just can't remember her name. Is it Carol? It is Carol. I was arrested for insider trading. That's the guy from the Convict episode that was fired. I cannot remember his name. I thought Kevin was mentally challenged. Is Holly. I was in an iron lung as a teenager. I'm not sure. It doesn't ring a bell. We've got nearly half of them. I have a sister that died. So these are the hard ones now. We've gotten through getting started easy and medium. I'm confused about this one. I'm everything that was wrong with the paper industry. So thinking about it not as a direct quote. That's throwing me off. I guess it'll make sense at the end. Right. I have a sister that died. Dwight consumed his twin in the womb, but it's not Dwight. We'll skip it. Allergic to dairy. Andy? Oh, no. Yeah, we're starting to struggle. I read the part of Golden Face in Threat Level Midnight. That's Jim. And Oscar, apparently. My middle name is Bailey. Oh, this is getting tricky. Let's just try and do the ones that we know. I watched the show Damages. Sounds like Michael. It's not. Is it Kelly? Okay. No. Don't just spam through names. I had scoliosis. I don't know. My favorite food is soft shell crab. Michael? Oh, no. My sister lives in Scottsdale. These are so tricky. That rings a bell. Is it Jan? Yes, yeah, because she used to pretend she was visiting her sister. My wife's name is Rachel. Not sure. Michael fired me instead of Creed? That is so tricky. Let's move on to very hard. Roy is my brother. So that's the guy that was sad about the jet skis. I think he's called Kenny. I'm the property manager of Scranton Park, so I can visualize him. I think it's the man in the wheelchair, but I can't remember his name. I was an orphan. I think is Erin. Yep. I went to the same high school as Toby. No, that's tricky. Let's skip it. I ended up with a book of short stories after Yankee Swap. That rings a bell as well, but I'm not sure. I was fired after I tried to quit. That's the very large man with the glasses, but I can't remember his name either. I think it was Kenneth. Oh, it's not Kenneth. I killed Bill Bourbon. Don't know. I'm a telemarketer extraordinaire. Vikram. You ready for this? Yes. My favorite movie is American Pie 2. Don't know. I keep just trying Michael for a bunch of them. At least we put this matter to bed. Nah, it does not ring a bell either. So I've got 29 of 50 so far. I'm about to run out of time. We've done quite well on the first few, but they did definitely get really difficult. Either way, we ran out of time. I am everything that's wrong with the paper industry, Toby, because Michael says to Toby that he is everything wrong with the paper industry. That makes sense. Here's the Stanleys that I missed out on. I dated Oscar Gill. Remembering Gill is harder than medium. And then these are the ones I really let myself down on. Oh yeah. Kelly talks about the worst day of her life and then says, apart from when my sister died. I don't remember Ryan's surname being Bailey at all. My wife's name's Rachel, was David Wallace. Yeah, these are tricky. Beatrix Bourbon. I don't know what that's referring to. Oh, it's the murder mystery roleplay. Wow, that is so difficult.
Yes, this plantation.
At least I got Vikram. I'm proud of Vikram. Next quiz, The Office Boom Roasted. I think I should do way better on these. Can you name the Office employees based on Michael's roast? Absolutely, I can. You're 6'11", you weigh 90 pounds. Gumby has a better body than you. That would be Jim. You're a kiss-ass. Andy? No. Come back to it then. You failed art school. That's Pam. You said with so many guys, you're starting to look like one. That is Meredith. I can't decide between a fat joke and a dumb joke. Kevin. Your teeth cold, your breath stinks. Creed. There you are. I didn't see you behind that grain of rice. That's Angela. You crush your wife during sex and your heart sucks. That is Stanley. You're gay. Oscar. Cornell called, I think you suck, and you're gayer than above employee. That would be Andy. So this is the only one that I've missed. And I'm about to run out of time. I'm confused by that one, because Andy was normally the kiss ass. Oh, it's Dwight. It's obviously Dwight. Yeah, of course. There we go. We got it all in. Beautiful. Very nice. Now, can I name everybody that these characters have dated? I could try. So, Michael has Jan, Carol. There's Pam's mum, but I can't remember her name. So we'll skip it for now. Let's do Pam for Jim. Let's do Karen. And who's the third person? Oh, I remember it. They broke up with her on the boat, but I do not remember what her name was. Pam has dated Jim, Roy, the comic book artist, and I don't remember another person. Holly has dated Michael, and I think AJ is his name. Kelly has dated Ryan and Daryl, and another man who I think was a doctor with Indian heritage, but I don't remember his name. Angela's dated Andy, which we've got a double whammy on with Erin. Erin also dated Pete. Yep. Who else did Angela date? She obviously dated Dwight, and the third person was the senator. Will I accept the senator, please? Yes. Who's the third person that Erin dated? It's Gabe, of course it's Gabe. Okay, are there any others that I can remember? I'm not going to remember that name. I won't remember this name. And Michael as well has dated Holly. I haven't written down Holly. Right, okay, so there's still two more. I think, to be honest, this is probably as far as I'll be able to go, because I'm just not going to remember these names of these characters that went around very long. So let's give up. Alan, Danny, Katie, okay, yeah, Ravi, he's the fella I was on about. Helena Beasley's Pam's mum, which I just couldn't remember her name, and Donna, I'm assuming she's the lady from the bar. Yes, she is, okay. Time for our penultimate one. Follow that line, The Office. Can you pick the reply that follows each line from The Office? I could certainly try. So here's the first one. Michael Scott, where did you get that information? Oscar said the manual. Let's come back to it. Gabe says, Michael, you just physically assaulted an employee. Can we talk in private? Oh, these are a little bit tricky, you know. Let's get some obvious ones out of the way and make it easier on ourselves. Hey, I just wanted you to know that you can't just say the word bankruptcy and expect anything to happen. I didn't say I declared it. There you go. Erin, do we have any of those clips that hold paper together? Is it I'm assuming it's Staples. Toy Shrew, do you want to form an alliance with me? I think that's Pam, and she says, absolutely I do. Oh, wait, manual who? That's going to be the manual one. There you go. Did you get your tickets? To what? To the gun show. Kisses his bicep. Very nice. I would make sure you were dead. Then I would remove your teeth, cut off your fingertips so you could not be identified. And they would call me the overkill killer. I think Kelly perhaps replies, you're as creepy as a real serial killer for real. But I'm not sure I want to risk it. Nah, go on. Yes, good. Angela, I heard a joke today. That's funny, is what Dwight replies, I think. Yeah, there it is. Surely you cannot be serious, says Jan. Don't call me Shirley. Yep. Ryan, did you see Saw? Doesn't ring a bell. Come back to it. Jim Halbert, which is you? Dwight Schrute, which is you, is not a sentence. I disagree with. Michael Scott, no, I could get a fish for a 5-cent worm. No, I'm not sure. Creed, hey, why haven't we ever... And then Meredith says, we have. Michael Scott, Pam, I'm public speaking. Stop public interrupting me. Final question, young Ryan Howard. What is Michael Scott's greatest fear? Loneliness, maybe women. Wrong, he's not afraid of anything. Also, I would have accepted snakes. I didn't quite get that right. Michael Scott, well, just tell him, come back to it. Michael Scott, white collar, blue collar, but I don't see it that way. And you know why not? Because I'm colorblind. Jim Halpert, I'd say 1 in 6. Pam Beasley, what? Oh, I thought you were going to ask me what our chances were of being murdered here tonight. A lot of you know that I am an accomplished songwriter. Pam Beasley, song parody writer. Is it going to be, I've done things like Beers in Heaven? Yes, I'm going to try it. Yep, we're good. Just seen the Seesaw one, so let's just get that. There you go. Did you see Saw? Of course I see Saw. Moz and I see Saw all the time. Michael Scott, no, I could get a fish for a 5-cent worm. And then Creed replies, oh, you're paying too much for your worms, man. Who's your worm guy? Second Life is not a game. It's a multi-user virtual environment. It doesn't have points or scores. It doesn't have winners or losers. And then Jim says that it has losers. Yeah, there it is. Michael, what do I write under reason for visit? Jim, concussion. What did you write? Taking someone to the hospital. It was on company property with company property, so double jeopardy, we're fine. Ryan, I don't think you understand how jeopardy works. Oh, I'm sorry. What is we're fine? Right, it's just the ones we've skipped now. We should be able to work these out. Michael, you just physically assaulted an employee. Can we talk in private? Yes, of course. What is this in reference to? You okay? I'm better than you ever have been and ever will be. Well, just tell him to call me as soon as possible. Or SOS Loki Dice L. That's what he says. Don't recognize that last one. But either way, we got 100% there. I'm quite proud of that. But we are finishing on probably the hardest one. I think I'll probably get less than half of these. This is facts about Michael Scott. So let's see how we get on. There's 40 to run through. What company does Michael Scott work at? That would be Dunder Mifflin. There you go. What is Michael's job title? Regional manager. Can I spell manager? Yes, I can. Michael's played by... I know this. Steve Carell. There we go. Who's Michael's best friend forever? Todd Packer? Yes! What is Michael's most common catchphrase? That's what she said. We're doing well so far. Michael kisses his boss, Jan, outside of what restaurant? Is it Chick-fil-A? I don't know how to spell Chick-fil-A. Okay, let's try it. It is not Chick-fil-A. Okay, that's fine then. Michael's taught the phrase dink and flicker. We've had that one. That's Daryl. Michael claims he is not superstitious, but he is what? A little... genius writing. A little stitious. There you go. What is the name of Michael's former boss who's decapitated? It won't come to me. What is the name of Pam's mom? I think we got this in the previous quiz. It was Helena. How much money does Michael have to pay for killing a koi? That was also previously mentioned. It was $300. Michael starts his own paper company. Michael Scott... Paper Company. Who does Michael call claiming he's Eddie Murphy? That would be Pam. Is it not Pam? I'm maybe getting mixed up with Mr. T. Oh, it's Ryan. Yeah, I remember that now. Next up, Michael and Jan's safe word. Can't remember. Who does he share a birthday with? It's Eva Longinger. Can't remember the spelling either. Eva Longoria. There you go. Is that correct? Yes, it is. What's Michael's computer password? Is it password? It is not. Is it boobs? It is not. I'll skip that one then. What is the name of the brand? Oh, no, I can't remember that. Michael appeared on what children's TV show? I know the scene. He's wearing his little suit, but I can't remember. It's the one with the puppet. Where did he get his world's best boss mug? It's like Arby's or something? Is that a thing? Never mind. Okay, what character did Michael hit with this car? Meredith. Nice. See, they're getting tricky. We had a few easy ones to begin with. What part Native American does Michael claim he is? It is helpful that I've done a bunch of quizzes already, because some things are popping up. I think it was 2/15. What does Michael name his talking computer? I would guess something like Scottbot. but I'm wrong. If Michael got a tattoo on his back, no idea. What's the name of Michael's screenplay? That would be Threat Level Midnight. How do we spell threat? There we go. We got there. Michael's middle name, was it Bailey? No. What was Michael's favorite subject in school? I can't remember. It is a funny one, but I can't remember what it was. Our co-worker was a classmate of Michael's. That is Phyllis. There you go. Michael accidentally got high at whose concert? Was it Avril Lavigne? It's someone like that, but I'm not sure. Never mind. Who does Michael impersonate that leads to the branch having a diversity day? I'll try Mr. T. No, never mind. Who beats Michael at poker on his first hand? That's Toby. Who does he take to Jamaica? That would be Jan. What does Michael say is his soup snake? That came up earlier as well, but I forgot. Never mind. What is the exact time Michael was born? What is the name of Michael's Diversity Day program? I don't know. Who slaps Michael for his racist comments? Kelly, I think. Yes. Michael compares The Office to what TV show? Nah, I don't know. Michael starts a fun run to beat... It's rabies. There you go. 1B. What is Michael's greatest fear? Okay, well, going from the quote, can we accept women? No. Can we accept snakes? Yes. Good. And who does Michael fire on Halloween? I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell. Who does Michael fire on Halloween? I don't know. Okay, well, we got some hard ones there. That's 21 of 40, so just over half. I'm looking at them, and I can't think of any more, so I think it's time to give up, and let's see what the answers were. It was Chili's. Yeah. Fair enough. Yes, Ed Truck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recess. I was close. I was on the right track. Recess is just a very American word. It was Alicia Keys, Chris Rock, Wendy's. Oh, I knew the answer to that one. I must have just accidentally missed it. Okay, and there's the other answers. Well, I think overall we did quite well in this video. We got some good trivia, but we still have more to learn, so I guess I'll just have to rewatch the whole thing again. Thank you very much for watching. Maybe I could do another video like this on Doctor Who or Gavin and Stacey. Maybe Friends. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks a lot, and I will see you later.